just background for us, a bit of a hectic travel day for you. What was involved, and how does it feel to finally be where you need to be in Rome?
Yeah, no, it's nice to be back. We just pretty much, me and my roomie have just walked into our room.
Oh
yeah. Me and Rico. So no, it's a long travel day, mate. We left Cardiff, hopped on a plane, waited at the airport for a while for the bags, didn't come. So our management have stayed back and the players are here so we can grab some food.
Hey, Reeks. Hey, Ardie, just before we look ahead, just looking back on Cardiff and Wales and that, you look like you enjoyed yourself out there. What went into that performance, I guess, for you personally and for the team?
Yeah, there were some of us that hadn't played footy in 3 or 4 weeks, after South Africa 2, and then we played Washington, and there were some of us here that hadn't played. So, I think we used that week to try and get the rust out of us, and we knew it was going to be a massive game, massive crowd for many of the players. They've never played in front of a crowd like that, but we kind of had a simple game plan, and we wanted to just nail the basics right in our game, and we thought we did that well. Still giving silly penalties away, but that's something we can deal with. Thanks,
mate. And just the last one from me. Just going back to your normal role, being a leader, playing your game. Did you think that kind of helped you out there?
No, I don't think so, mate. And I think I saw your tweet, Mark, around me being captain and it taking a toll on me. And I just wanted to say it didn't take a toll on me. I loved it and embraced it. And, and I felt like the boys, were right behind me. So, for me, it was the same for me. A lot of people can say that it was a burden, but it wasn't. I love challenges, and it's an honor to be able to lead the boys. And I think last night, I just found something that if you keep things simple in your mind and you just have fun and play and back yourself and back the process through the week, you can play like that. So,
Awesome, mate. Liam, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, sure. Hey, Ardie. But I know you like a bit of certainty when in terms of playing roles, but if you look back at that South African game, you're great at 7 and then played really well at the weekend at 8. So it doesn't seem to be affecting you where you play. You're still just doing your thing. Is there anything that you can put your finger on? Why? Is it because it is a challenge. They're very different positions, but it hasn't seemed to affect you much.
Yeah, mate, that's a great question. I'm just loving playing footy, and I know for me, like, I pride myself on preparing well and making sure, like, I can nail that role within the week, so then I can just go and play freely. So for me, it's like kind of doesn't matter what position. I'm real grateful if I'm playing, and then I try and nail my week. Once I've done that, then, like, man, I'm able to just have fun and have a smile on my face and just jam. And I think I felt that last night, and I think I'm going to try and like go with that over the next couple of games if I do get an opportunity. But it was awesome.
Is the ball carrying one aspect of your game that you're really relishing at the moment?
Yeah, well, I don't know what. Things happen so quickly in the game, and I know Plum mentioned to me to try to get my hands on the ball whenever I can, and so I just found myself in the right place at the right time, and for me, it's just close my eyes, bite down on my mouth guard, and just go. And if you can stop me, you stop me. But I'm just going to fight through it.
And just lastly, mate, what's the general sense of where the team's at? You know, there's been a fair bit of rotation, and there will be again this week. You got 3 games left in the year. What are you made of the season to date, and just generally, where do you think the team's at?
Yeah, mate, I think that this team is at a place where it kind of hasn't been at the time I'm here. Like usually there's always like a, you know, like a real definite 15, 23 that you know that's going to go week in, week out. But what's really impressed me is the new guys that have come through and the young fellas that are here. They're playing awesome. They're training well. They're learning, and it's showing on the field. So for us, I'm not that old, but more experienced guys. It's having those fellas play well. It's kind of keeping us on our toes and trying to, you know, compete and fight for positions. And I think it doesn't matter who goes out there on the weekend. Lads are just on fire. So it's pretty special, mate. And I think being on tour for 15 weeks has a big part of that. Has played a big part of that. Usually we don't get this time together. So I think it's setting us up well for the future.
Good evening from Sky Sport Italy. Just a question for Ardie Savea. What do you know about this Italian team? Any player, any way we can play? Obviously, you know Kieran Crowley, our new coach, since he's a New Zealander. But is there any player that you know maybe, since Sergio Parisse retired, at least?
Yeah, mate, I haven't actually, to be honest, haven't done any study yet on Italy, but I will do starting tomorrow, mate. But one thing I do know is that, you know, if we underestimate the Italian team, it's going to be a long day for us. So we know how physical they are. And I remember their loose trio the last time we were here carved us up and dominated us. So I know for us, we're not taking this game lightly, and I know the lads will be ready to go. But in terms of players, I haven't actually done any study yet, but that will start tomorrow.
What are you expecting from this match? What are you looking for, in particular, in this match against Italy? Since we are a minnow, obviously.
I don't think you guys are minnow, mate. I think every team has got their strengths, and I think for us, it's about kind of learning the areas we can be better in our game that's just gone, and trying to implement that against Italy. And you know, we want to go out there and try and dominate, but we know how physical Italy are. So you know, I can't really, I don't know what to expect. I haven't played Italy in a while, so it should be good, mate. But one thing I do know is that, you know, we're in Rome, we're in Italy, and I know the fans will back their team. So it's going to be loud, and it's going to be tough, and I think we're ready to embrace that.
Thanks very much. We'll jump to Joe Porter, and then we'll let Ardie go and get something to eat, Ard. So Joe, jump in.
Hey Ardie, kia ora, bro.
What's up, man?
Hey, just
one. McDonald's.
Just wondering, after such a complete performance last weekend, Ardie, are there any areas in your game that you would really like to improve yourself? Do you still see any room for improvement in among your game?
Yeah, of course, mate. Of course. Always looking to get better, always looking to improve. And I think for myself, it's like one thing is just the little things in my game, you know, getting set early, getting off the ground, being more involved in the game, because I know if I can do that, then hopefully can influence the game and play and the plays. So I don't want to mention too much of what I'm trying to improve on, brother. But yeah, long story short, it's just the little things, you know, and the main core roles in my position, the cleaning out, keeping the ball carries, the tackles. So just leading in that space.